so excited to talk about this. It's been a while since all of this has happened. I feel a little removed, and I definitely am healed enough to talk about this entire thing. I wish you guys could have seen me at work today between flights. I was reading your comments and I was cracking up. So I am just truly so excited to talk about my side of things. I worked for this corporation, this major corporation in Orlando, Florida. I'm sure we can all guess what corporation I'm talking about. I was on their college program from 2023 until a few months into 2024 when I was terminated. I also want to start by saying I signed a contract. I did in fact violate that contract and I was terminated. However, I just feel that the way this termination came about, simply put, the entire thing was extremely sinister and extremely evil. Let's get into it. I did a college program for a whole year and then went part-time with the company in the end, like towards the end of January, beginning of February, I went part-time. I believe I was still on my college program when all the poop hit the fan, because I was called in by Schmippity Schmoppity Schmootique's leadership, and their leadership talked to me about this. So I believe I was still, like, they were still scheduling me at this location. I just want to truly talk about my side of things. There are videos all on TikTok about other people's side of things. If you just look up Schmippity Schmoppity Schmootique termination, wrongful termination, you will find so many videos. That's those people's sides. I'm gonna talk about my side. In the end of January, I was pulled for a meeting with their leadership, and I was handed two pictures of me backstage. And I was asked to explain these pictures. Now, one of my friends, wait, we're still friends. I was gonna say one of my friends at the time. We're still really good friends. She was there when I was clocking into work. She was right there next to me, because you clock in on like a little desktop computer, like a little computer thing, and it'll show you your assignment. So it'll say, go here, do this, or go here and do this, go here and do this. Mine said, go to a meeting with leadership. And I was like, huh, that's weird. I don't know why. And she immediately pulled me aside and she said, this is what they're going to talk to you about. They might show you some pictures. Just deny everything. Like, you don't know anything because we don't know anything. Like, they pulled so many people aside this week, the week before, like, this is just what's going to happen. So just be prepared. That is exactly what happened to me. I go down there with a leader, and this leader shows me two pictures of myself backstage, and I just say I don't, because truly I didn't know who took I really could not remember who took those pictures of me or like what was going on, but I am there posed in both the pictures. I'm posed. And the pictures are so, guys, like, when I
just want to say shout out to her friend for, letting her know what was to come. Because a lot of people know that you're about to get in trouble and just like laugh about it and tell other people just to see your reaction after you leave the room. But the fact that she gave her a heads up, like, that's a real friend. Because a lot of people just be at work for the drama and don't really be your real friend. You're just the pure entertainment for that day. But the fact that she's like, oh, like, I don't know who took the photo, but you posed. I don't know anybody that takes off guard's pose. Like, right. No way you didn't know.
I didn't see him. At the damn camera, probably. No, I don't know who was behind it, though. Like, yeah, get her out of here.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how she even, like, what was her reaction after, she said that?
say backstage photos, I'm not talking about Mickey Mouse and Cinderella changing in the background. We're talking about a break area with a bulletin board next to my face, like the corner. Like there's not even information on the bulletin board. It's a corner of the bulletin board right here next to my face, and I have my hair. I had like these really cute braids, and my hair is like this. I'm gonna show you. My hair is like this, and I have some of it pulled under to look like a beard, and I'm doing this in the picture. This is what I'm doing in the picture. Just silly photos. These pictures weren't anything off, like god awful, we're horrible people, Mickey Mouse is getting his costume. Like, it's not that. These are just fun pictures that anybody would take at work. So in the contract, I don't know if they've changed it. They probably have at this point, because this was a pretty big deal. In the contract at the time, it said you cannot take or post photos backstage. However, these pictures, while I was posed for them, were taken of me and posted on someone else's account. Now, the platform in which these pictures were posted is also super duper important to talk about. We're not talking about Instagram. We're not talking about Facebook. We're not talking about Snapchat. We're not even talking about TikTok. These weren't even videos, pictures posted to TikTok. These were videos. I'm sorry, there were no videos. These were pictures taken and posted on Lapse. I don't know if you guys know about Lapse. It's almost kind of not even really like Be Real. The idea was you take this photo, you can only take one, or I actually don't remember how many. You can take as many as you want, but you can't access them immediately. It takes a certain amount of time for the pictures to develop, and then once they do, it's like a really cute like filter. Everybody looks cute in the picture. That's why everybody loved it. And that's where all these pictures were being uploaded to. It's also super important to know these accounts that these pictures were taken from were private accounts. These were not public accounts where Disney's social media team could go in and find things, or our management team. Like, it was not that, which is why this entire thing is so awful. Someone, and I know who, I'm not gonna name names, but someone went onto multiple people's accounts and screenshotted all these pictures. This person that was friends with all these people went onto their account, friends, went onto their Lapse private accounts, in which pretty much only Walt Disney World employees had access to these accounts.
Okay, because I thought I was old. I'm like, what is Lapse? Lapse what? Like, I've never heard of this app. And then what's the other one? I don't even know. But she said only the employees at Disney. I mean, I
they
can
had
say their names,
access
yeah.
to that account. Like, I don't think the whole app. She's saying like to that private account. But this is what this. So first of all, let me just say, you lied in the beginning. Okay, you knew who took your photo.
I'm sorry, I think she did it. I'm sorry, I think you did it.
Whoever took that photo, they didn't like you. If you guys all know in black and white, it says do not specifically take photos backstage. Why are you then backstage taking photos?
I think that means anywhere inside of the facility, not just behind the scenes, but you can't even take a picture out in the area where everybody else is at.
But they were specifically backstage, and it says specifically do not. And under any circumstance.
Young people, man, they don't give a damn. Rules are meant to be broken. Looking at.
Did you not read the fine print before you signed? A lot of companies are like this. You can't take photos on the job, period. So it's like Disney is super strict. So it's like you knew. But the fact that whoever took your photo knew as well and then went ahead and posted it on a private account, but you guys don't know who the account belongs to, but only one person took the photo. 2 + 2 = 4. And this is also why, I don't know, certain jobs, they'd be like, oh, like, do you have social media? And then if you say you got a Facebook, then they go look on your Facebook before you get a job, and now they know, like, we're not going to hire you. This is why you don't tell. This is why you don't tell your coworkers or anyone at your job, especially your bosses, your social media accounts. So the fact that y'all had a media account where y'all posted photos specifically taken at Disney World, which you were never supposed to take in the first place. It's all on this private account. And management is taking pictures off of that account.
Right, because you got to have access to the private accounts.
Yeah, like you have to be friends on there.
Right, you can't see it on the outside. Well, somebody else who was friends, she said.
Right, so it's like you're then adding coworkers to your account offline. So a bunch of y'all are friends on the media.
Because what's the point of having an account if you don't have friends at this point?
But like, friends that you work with, you specifically don't add friends that you work with.
Like an account like that, though? Like a Slack?
Yeah.
Like, what? Come on, what's this? Like, what is this, like a text group app or something? Right. I don't know. They kind of, you invited the enemy in.
Yeah, it's like, why are you just adding anybody that's your coworker? Just because they're your coworker doesn't mean they're your friend. So if you're friends with somebody like, hey, what's your Facebook? That doesn't mean automatically give them access. So now they can talk about you at work and know about your deepest, darkest secrets that you done posted about last night. Oh, I hate my boss, Jeff. And you wonder how Jeff found out.
Right.
Well, maybe you were friends with all the people that worked for him.
Right. Some people been there be needing hours, man. Y'all be in there playing. They be waiting to get y'all off the clock so they can get a little more hours. See, y'all be playing. Those people don't take no pictures. They be there to do their job and leave. I hate those
There's always a goody two-shoes at a job. At work, there's always that goody two-shoes, though. That like follows all the rules.
Super cool.
And that's who you added? Like, that's who you added.
The next manager, right. The next manager of the organization, you added that person. Like, and nothing wrong with people who overly do their jobs. It's just you're not getting paid no more to tell. I mean, they're not.
You might be a little side salary. You might be getting a bonus if you're going out your way like this. I'm talking about printed out photos. Like they went and printed out the photos and gave it to the boss.
All right, what was the goal? What was the end goal to shit?
Screenshotted them, their accounts, screen recorded, screenshotted, and sent them in to leadership. And leadership had no choice but to start an investigation and eventually terminate 18 people. All because someone was petty, someone felt left out, someone didn't feel included, sent in all these pictures and got people fired.
Well, damn, I think she just identified who it was then, right?
Yeah, they found out who it was eventually.
Well,
but it's like,
shit, we already know who did it.
If only a certain amount of people follow this account, it doesn't take long to single out, well, who didn't get caught?
Yeah, I watched a lot of Scooby-Doo back in my day. It ain't going to be hard for me. I would have found them in seconds.
This is why you be nice to everybody.
Right behind the lamp, dressed as a lamp. It's really looking at.
How you gonna have somebody watching y'all account that y'all didn't invite out last night, and all of y'all coworkers?
I ain't gonna lie. Whoever told probably me, because if I'm not included, ain't nobody going.
Wait, why y'all say I was going home last night?
Yeah,
what's
everybody.
This photo?
How you gonna tell me I got a private group where y'all sharing information about the company and I'm not invited? None of y'all invited.
Oh man.
And I'm about to start a new group when y'all get fired.
People that this person didn't even have issues with, including me. I barely spoke to this person. I wasn't even in friend groups with this person. So a lot of comments will say the person who took the pictures, they still work at Schmippity Schmoppity Boutique, and that's why this whole thing is evil and sinister and whatever. No. I'm pretty sure there were probably 2 or 3 people who were taking the pictures and posted them. Only one person of those 2 or 3 wasn't fired. And guess what that person did? That person was given like a 3-point reprimand, and that person quit. That person saw all of her friends get fired, and she quit. Sorry, y'all. I went to a workout class. Gotta stay on top of your health.
They act like Disney characters, don't they? Like, just like working is just an option. Like, I don't need this job today. Hell, I'm gonna quit because you fired all my friends.
I was trying to think y'all bullied her. Y'all bully whoever was pressed in to quit. And I don't think she wanted to quit. Because, like, no way, all of y'all just got fired. You're like, hey, why didn't you get fired?
Them the real ones. You a real one for quitting your income, putting your income to the side to stand up for us who shouldn't have been taking pictures anyway. Like, y'all got.
I mean, but just imagine y'all all out and you're like, man, I can't believe we just all got fired. And then that one person's like,
damn, that's crazy. I would have been like, that's crazy. That is so crazy.
Cricket.
Like, y'all lost y'all. So what you gonna do? I'm gonna start doing what people who can't help you say. That's what they do. They like, what you gonna do?
But mind you, though, the person that didn't get fired was the one that was taking some of them pictures of the people that got fired. I 100% believe whoever was behind the camera needed to be fired. Because why did y'all feel like, oh, we should post this? Like, it's one thing to just have it in your camera roll. Okay, we doing stuff we're not allowed to do. But then you went and uploaded it. Mm-hmm. You better be quitting. You better.
Yeah, you better that's why you need to watch how y'all treat people, because you never know. Some of them, they get back too strong.
Health here when you are a flight attendant. I just wanted to wrap this up with a couple more points. I feel like once this last post has been up for a while, I'll probably get some comments saying, Jordan, you were in the wrong. Disney fired you. We kind of were taking Disney's side, which I'm not going to disagree with. I completely understand why I was fired. My issue is more about the group and the people I knew who were also fired alongside me. If it was just a one-off, it was just me, it was me and one other person, okay, I understand. Sucky situation, horrible. That sucks for us. Pause. This is not a hickey. This is from cupping. I got cupping on my back, so before you call me, I'm not, I swear. It really looks, I've been worried about it at work. It really looks like a hickey, but I have multiple from getting cupped. That sounded dirty too, but whatever. My whole issue with this is I just feel that the person who sent these pictures in, do I think this person wanted to get 18 people fired? No. A lot of the people that got fired were unfortunately collateral. My whole point is that getting people fired isn't a joke. Like, it's not a joke. You are messing with someone's livelihood. There were people that lost their health insurance and could not get access to the medication they needed.
Well, maybe they should have thought about that before they started taking all them damn pictures and breaking the rules at Disney.
Yeah.
I mean, being a GM, being a manager person who's supposed to be firing people, I hate hearing the stories. Like, so you're late every day, but when we gave you the job, you said you had reliable transportation, but now I got to understand it. You just can't figure it out anymore. Like, this is a job. This is not no damn, like, what do y'all think this is? Like, I'm just saying, it's a job. It's a job. I'm on Disney side because you're supposed to get fired. Everybody got a sad story when they get fired. I was about to pay my rent. Then why you ain't think of that before you did what you did? Like, I just don't understand. Where's the accountability? You're supposed to be fired. I know it ain't funny, but it's funny because you asked for it. It's not like you was just doing your job and got misblamed. You're literally posing in the photo. So it's like, Disney, that's what you said. So Disney just stepped on you. That's how they do it. It's supposed to do it that way.
Yeah, and the fact that you're giving this other person the benefit of the doubt just shows, your type of character. But I'm just going to say this. Disney didn't go searching for these accounts, okay? This person came with screenshots. Like, come on now. They came with all the evidence. Disney had no choice but to open an investigation. 18 people. I know the manager that day didn't say, today let's fire 18 people and be short on staff. Okay? Shit. Nobody walked in and said, I want to do that. So
Disney ain't never, short on staff. You can let go of 18 people. You got to have like 18 people.
They didn't really have a choice. Whoever brought all the evidence, come on now. They had a whole vanilla photo worth. They're like, you better get these people, okay? I'm going above your head.
Right
now. And the fact that you're like, oh, if it was just me and somebody else, I would have been okay with that. Then you would hear discrimination. I mean, that would have been in the whispers. And nobody else got fired and it was just you. So for you to say, oh, if it was just me, I can understand. Let's be for real.
Okay.
Shout out to Disney though, because they do have really good benefits. I don't know if you know, but if you are in school, they do help you out with that.
Fuck Disney.
They do though. A lot of people get scholarships and they work there. I met some people that had that and they worked there for years and they got to travel all around the world. I met some great people that had that opportunity. So,
but if y'all want to hear some horror stories about Disney that'll make you change your mind about, let us know that. It's always good stuff that's being spread. But what about the bad that's going on with Disney? I don't support Disney at all. But hey, hello.
There were people actively getting their college degree through Disney because Disney was paying for it, they were fired. We're messing with people's education, we're messing with people's health, and we're messing with people's finances. There were moms that got fired who were providing for children. I, as a part-time employee, was coming from a college program where you don't make money. You are an intern for Disney. They're making so much money off of you because they can work you crazy hours and they don't have to pay you as much as their full-time and part-time employees. I was part-time with the company, a couple weeks part-time, had gotten one paycheck, right? As a part-time employee, I had barely any money, right? I get fired and I have to find a job in which I'm making $12.50. Who is living off of $12.50 an hour? Who is doing that? I had to figure out how to make it work. I worked so hard. I nannied. I worked at that job. I was part-time at that job. I was fighting for hours. And so to me, to get 18 people fired over something that does not matter, if it was a safety issue, okay, get 18 people fired. If it was truly something horrible, awful, heinous that we were doing, okay, we deserved it. But there were people that needed that job. They needed it. Forget making magical moments. Forget even working for Disney. Forget it. Forget all of that aside. We come here to make money and get a paycheck, pay our bills, and take care of our families. And you took that away from so many people, which to me is an evil thing to do. To me, it's not even a question. Of course, I can respect the person that took the pictures, owned up to it, and quit, versus the person that turned in all the photos and still works there to this day. That's the conclusion to my part of the story. This is just from my point of view. I don't know everything. I just know what I went through and my side of things. This was an ugly, ugly, ugly situation. And if you work anywhere and you're thinking about, saying something to your management about another person, or, you're thinking about getting someone fired, please make sure you're doing it for the right reasons and that it's actually necessary, because this entire thing scarred me. Getting fired from this job in particular, it was one of the best opportunities I've ever had. I made so many children smile and laugh, and I made moms and dads cry. I don't want to say I did that, but I was a part of those memories and those magical moments, and that wasn't something I took lightly. I loved my job. It was stressful at times. I'm not gonna lie about that. Like, if you worked with me and I worked with you, we were stressed together. We were overwhelmed together, but that job was so rewarding. But even from just taking that aside, financially, I was wrecked. I was so sad for months because I could barely afford to live and eat. My mom had to help me out. It was truly such a struggle. There were times I was driving to work and barely had enough gas to get to work. And so my job offered daily pay, which of course gets taken out of your paycheck. So I would have to basically calculate how much of the daily pay I was going to be able to access. And I kid you not, because I was only making $12.50 an hour, I think my daily pay on average, I would get like $36 for the daily pay. Half of that I would put in my tank and half of it I would use to buy food for the day until my next paycheck. And then that paycheck would go to rent. It would all go to rent. And it was horrible, guys. Like, it wrecked me. I'm not in that situation anymore. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. I also don't work for Disney anymore. I've come a long way since then. I learned a lot from that situation. I made so many great friends and bonds with people through that. So I always like to look on the positive side of things. I love where I'm at in life right now. I don't think I would be where I am had that not happened to me. But yeah, guys, just be careful about what you say about other people to management at your jobs, and have grace.
I'm trying to think. I'm just thinking to myself, like, damn, was Disney providing housing too?
I think they do.
$12, huh?
No, I think she's saying her new job now, but I think they do. They do all of that.
I'm not crying over a job if it's $12.
Like a scholarship. But and the fact that she even go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was saying the fact that she even mentioned that she was fighting for hours. There's a motive right there.
Come on, if you're gonna tell on somebody, have good reasons, ma'am. I'm hungry. They're giving me $12.36 an hour, and you think I'm about to sit here, and I'm probably working like. It's Disney. You're probably working like not even 38 hours. You're probably working like 30 hours. Like they playing with you. And I'm not knocking people who work there at the end of the day, but this ain't no grown people job. It's just like if you grown working there, you didn't need money. Cause I mean, $12. We talking about Orlando, Florida. That shit's expensive. Like. I couldn't imagine $36 in gas a day. That's nice, but it's coming out of my check. So my check's short, and all I got enough is to pay my bills. Like I'm not crying over this job. 100%. I'm going to another one. DoorDash make more than.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. She's talking about she spent half of that after she's saying after she quit, she found a job for $12.50, and then she was doing daily pay.
Disney wasn't paying her $12.50.
No, it was the other job she got after she was fired.
It sounds so right.
It was the fact that she even was able to use half of that daily pay to get gas, that's nothing but God, because prices nowadays, I don't even know how that ain't even filling up a takeout here where we're at. But being fired isn't funny at all, especially if you are wrongfully fired. But in this case, she broke the rules, she understood that, and we all get them documents in. If you sign it, you're agreeing to these terms. And some of them might not be fair. But if you guys want to follow this creator, you can look down below in the description. And if you ever been wrongfully fired or rightfully fired, let us know down below. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. But
that's it. Wrapping that up. And if y'all interested in signing up for daily updates or weekly updates on what's going on here on Messy Stories or what you think, all of it's all our channels. All right. So you can get that by going to our website at messystories.com, and you'll see the link in the description box below where y'all can sign up your emails, and that way you never miss anything coming from us, all right? But that's it. We'll see y'all in the next story time. Peace.